Hi, I'm Megan, and this is vlog 2 for the GLP project. So for hosting, I decided to take my friend Teresa, who's from South Korea, and decided to take her to my sister's boyfriend's band performance. He's in the U of M band in Ann Arbor, so we took a little trip with my cousins and my mom and her, and we all went to that just because I remember talking to her in the first little interaction that we had. I just said how school is very, very important in South Korea, and I guess they do, you can do learn how to play an instrument, but it's not, no one really does, just because they're always so busy from schoolwork, because they're literally wake up at 5 a.m. and don't go to bed till 10 or 11. So I decided that taking her to a very blown out, crazy good band, the University of Michigan band, would be a really cool experience. And she really loved it. She thought it was so cool that people actually get to do this in high school, and you can make something of it in college, and it helps pay for your college. She thought that was really cool, that being good at something, whether it's a sport or an instrument, that you can get a scholarship and help you in college. So that was really interesting. And we always talked about the stereotypes about how the Asian kids are thought to be really good at instruments and school and in sports. Well, not really sports, but kind of I don't know, at least in all the movies I've seen the Asian kid learning how to play the piano, or learning how to play the guitar, or some instrument that's not like that at all. So I thought that was really interesting how we make up all these stereotypes and they're not always true. And definitely I was talking to her, and she always talks about how she wants to move to America permanently, just because there's so many more opportunity, and education is taken seriously here, but it's not taking the drastic measures that's been taken at in South Korea. And how when she gets enough money, she wants to move here so her kids can grow up here. So I thought that was really cool, and how she's very in the integration stage, or the 6 stages of acceptance, because she goes to McDonald's and she always wears American Eagle jeans, and so she's very accepting of American culture. It's kind of sad that McDonald's is American culture, kind of, but it really is. And how she wants her kids to play a sport or play an instrument they wouldn't otherwise really get to do in South Korea. So after that, we went out to eat because we were all really hungry. But our main event was going to the U of M Michigan band, just because I thought that'd be a really, really cool thing for her, and you don't get that in South Korea. And her little kids came too. She has 2, and her kids really want to play an instrument. I thought it was so cool, and they love being here. And Teresa can't wait till she could have her kids prioritize something other than school, because obviously school is really, really important, but I never realized how seriously they take it in South Korea, and how there's this saying that if you get 3 hours of sleep, then you're going to a really good university, but if you get 5 hours of sleep, you can never get into a university at all, especially in your senior year. So I thought that was crazy, because I mean, I've lost some sleep in high school, but it was never that drastic for that long. So we just talked about how crazy our cultures are different, and how you can be exposed to so many different interests in sports and playing an instrument and school all at the same time, and still thrive in all of them, and not just have to worry about just the school part and get very, very overwhelmed. Because I guess in South Korea, the leading cause of suicide is lack of sleep, and going to school so much, and not being able to do anything else. So I thought that was really crazy that here you can do all 3, and we always take it for granted, because we never realize how how South Korea probably does so much, and we do too, but you can also be exposed to different things. So yeah, that was pretty much my interaction with her today, and our little hosting situation.